One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. And when you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. And the Miners will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Old Dominion's offense will go to work first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
This time it's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking to throw on first down. And the timing just a hair off. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Monarchs will punt it away on 4th down. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So UTEP's offense has the ball for the first time. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is, how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches, but try to keep them away from this guy because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read him some. You know, get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible because he has wrecked many a games.
Here comes the heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
The Miners will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got it near midfield. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And the Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Monarchs will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. The RPO, it's complete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Miners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll ride his man on the option. Quick toss. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. They're going to ride this running back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Miners want to crank the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Miners are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Got the first down and still on his feet. Wrestled out of bounds at the 26. A huge pickup on the ground.
It's really nice to see this offense bounce back. That first possession, man, they go 3 and out. They really struggled, and now starting to put a drive together, get their feet a little bit wet. Now you can see they're starting to get pretty comfortable.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Finds his big tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Miners trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Trying to buy a little room with that shotgun run, and they were lucky to get it back up to the 3. They'll leave it with him. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He finds enough room to get it over the 10-yard line, and he's down at the 13. And the Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. The kick is on its way. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And the Miners headed quickly to the line.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You could tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Miners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. fires it incomplete. And the Miners will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. The give to the tailback. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Right down the gut of the field. The 30. Inside the... And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Monarchs.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? No huddle here for the offense.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't...
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The Miners send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The Monarchs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. Past the 40. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
And the Monarchs want to pick up the tempo. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Monarchs are rolling down the field. Give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Old Dominion. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Miners will punt this one away. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Looking deep down the right side. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Gives it to the back on the draw. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Monarchs have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Trying to seal the edge on the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got his man quickly. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his big tight end. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The Monarchs trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Tight end now in motion. He'll pull it on the read. Striving for the goal line. Loose football. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
This is a defense that prides themselves on getting takeaways, and with their backs against the wall, they're able to force the fumble and fall on it in the end zone for a touchback.
UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. leaves it with the back. Nice move to keep running. Got the first down and more. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Soften him up with a run. Now to throw. He'll pull it down and run. Across the 45. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Miners moving quickly to the line.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the play fake. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on. Oh, it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about it as a defensive player. But, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming, you really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Unloads to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
And the Miners are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. And the Monarchs backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they didn't pick up any extra room to operate, but they at least got it back to the original line of scrimmage. The give to the single back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Monarchs have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there. He'll do it himself. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Monarchs are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Oh, what a move. There he goes. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. He's in open space downfield. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Monarchs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, ODU. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets a block. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. Off play action on first down. Rushes on him. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Miners will hustle to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Punt is in the air. Here's the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Trying to beat the D deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Monarchs will call on their punt team. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Oh, they're after Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Here's a quick throw out to the left. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Pulls it in. It's Cook. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Cook. They'll immediately call timeout. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down. So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down. And he got it, but that thing was spinning and sputtering by the time it found its way into the right corner. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good half of football in a great town like El Paso. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at one of the most picturesque settings in the game, Sun Bowl Stadium.
The Monarchs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great, but they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got it in the middle. It's Irvin. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Miners line up to punt it away. Hauls it in at the 40. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got the first down and more. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Monarchs! And the beatdown has ensued. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And the extra point gives him a 28-3 lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Handoff from the gun. Finding open areas. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Miners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Red pass, it's complete. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage. Off the play fake on first down. Buys a little extra time.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll run the sneak for it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Gets the back moving. After run, now throw. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the left. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. The Miners have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to barge their way in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, UTEP! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They go to the ground. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Monarchs decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Miners racing to the line in the hurry-up. Trying play action. That throw might have been a little too hot. He couldn't haul it in inbounds. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Bringing the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Miners will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes a nice grab at the 25. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Here's the handoff. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Offense in a bunch formation. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now they'll run the draw. Picks up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Monarchs are moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the running back. Finds a little space.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Monarchs will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. Pressure coming. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Smashes it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Guys, Old Dominion has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Miners in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. He's got it down the middle. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Miners line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Off play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Here comes the offense on first down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
They'll go right back to him. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. And the Miners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. The give to the back. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UTEP!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Throws to the back. Zings it complete to the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Monarchs want to move quickly. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
And the Monarchs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. Makes a man miss. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. From the shotgun, the inside give. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Monarchs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Snap it to the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He'll keep it himself. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense going all in to stop the run. Trying to barge in. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. They'll try to tack on a little extra to this lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man. Gets a little breathing room there as he's out of bounds at the 10. Up-tempo for the offense.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Takes a hit as he fires. Working that left side. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. He'll pull it on the read. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Miners come to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about that on 3rd and long? I think everybody in this place thinking pass, right? Drop back and play pass. Well, who has the quarterback? Like, a lot of times in these man-to-man, 3rd down and long situations, nobody has him. Look at that. Runs the option to perfection, keeps the football, and gets the 1st down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
To the air on 1st down. Finds his man down the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 2nd down coming up.
This offense is going to have to get more aggressive. Like, they can't take many more shots short down the field and not getting gains. They've got to keep their foot on the gas. They've got to take some shots, work the middle of the field, but make some big plays down a couple possessions.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Miners have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. To the air on 2nd down. They get to him as he throws. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. The Miners didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's sharp. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Miners! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby!
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Wants to throw on first down. He uncorks one deep. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. This time he's got his man. Breaks into the open. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Old Dominion. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. The inside handoff. Jukes his way for more.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's a heat. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. 10. Touchdown, ODU. How about this defense taking one back to the house? Just put a little bit of distance in this game and try to put it on ice.
And the defense just trying to fight to stay in the ball game. That should be the final blow. No more hope, but good fight to the end.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. He's got him. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Back to pass on second down. It's complete to the right. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. He'll throw on third down. He wants a big play here late. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grab near the marker. It's Glazer. The offense uses a timeout. 20 ticks remaining. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Complete. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Wants to fire on second down. Finds a spot in the middle. Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. After this, it'll be a wrap. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And the ball falls to the ground, incomplete. The game is over, and that's just